Hello, I'm Laura. I'm going to be demoing the Elim Pedi routine on our lovely Nikki today. Nikki has got some lovely hard skin, which is very, very common on the feet, especially in the summer months when we want to have our feet out in our flip-flops and show them off. So I'm going to show you the basic routine today on how to try and eliminate as much as we can. They say after at least 2 of these pedis, you can get a decent amount of the hard skin off. It's using a fruit acid soak and buffing techniques. So that's what I'm going to be doing on Nikki. We're going to initially soften the hard skin. Just using one of our foot files. Okay, so we have done a very nice buff on Nikki's hard skin, all the problem areas, around the toes, around the ball of the foot and around the heel mainly. So the next stage that we're going to be doing is using the Elim tonic, which is our acid. Now we're going to be soaking as many cotton pads as needed to soak over Nikki's feet. And this is going to be nibbling away at all of that hard skin on the feet. Making it a lot softer and a lot more pliable to actually remove from the foot. This is going to create quite a nice little, it's going to feel quite cold when it goes on Nikki. And it's just going to be wrapping over all the kind of problem areas. So we're looking at edges of the foot, all over the ball of the foot. And once it's wrapped up in the cling film, it's got nowhere else to go. So that's what it's going to be doing, working on all the stubborn areas. Ready for the next stage, which is using this handy little tool. So we're going to come back in a few minutes after that. Okay. So we have just wrapped up Nikki's feet. These are going to cook for the next 10 to 15 minutes or so while I'm doing cuticle work and filing and trimming anything that's needed doing on the toes. While that's all happening, the AHAs in the acid here are going to be nibbling away at the hard skin, softening everything ready for me to scrape away shortly. And then once that's done, we'll be doing another buff, so your feet should be feeling rather soft and silky by then. So I have completed Nikki's trimming, filing and cuticle work on the nails. And now we are into the unwrapping and unveiling of the feet. So they should feel, well, you feel the cold now where they've been wrapped up for so long. And as we peel away the cotton pads that have been soaked in the fruit acid, the skin will feel very slimy and very, very slippery at this point. And we are going to use what looks a bit like an orange peeler just to scrape over those hard skin calluses. And you end up taking away very dead skin cells in the form of what looks like a gel, to be honest. It's normally a little bit discoloured, and these are dead skin cells. The client can't feel it. Occasionally this can feel a tiny bit tickly. That is the only thing I would say. It's the only time I see somebody twitching slightly in this treatment. But where's a cotton pad just to sorry Nikki, I'm showing off like the horribleness of the foot, but that has just come off of Nikki's foot. Can you get that on the camera there? Lovely. So that's just a small area, and the more we work on, the more we scrape away, the more new skin we're going to get to, which will feel softer and smoother underfoot. And then we're going to do another buff and then an exfoliation, so the feet end up feeling super soft. Okay, so we have scraped away and buffed Nikki's feet at this point. So I am just applying a neutralizer. This is to make sure that any remnants of the initial tonic that goes on the foot is completely neutralized and there's no more nibbling away of dead skin cells. Her feet should be feeling super soft right now, which they are to me, but I'm still wearing the gloves. And we can now move on to the prettying of the foot. So we're going to be using an AHA exfoliator here. to scrub Nikki's feet, brighten them and remove any further excess dead skin cells. Once that's done, we will be doing a foot massage, and then we're going to be finishing with the polish. And that's pretty much the Elim Pedi. These can be done in courses or just as individual treatments, but either way, the feet feel really, really soft after. Okay, so exfoliant on the feet. Just going to rinse that off in the Spa additive from the Elim Pedi range, which has a very zesty smell. Oh, skin feels really good. So we've just exfoliated and soaked Nikki's feet. Cuticle work is done. We've done the peel, we've done the hard skin. Next part of a pedicure, and it wouldn't be right without one, is a foot massage. This is using the Medi Heal Foot Perfector, which is a beautiful, nourishing cream. But it's got a gel powder consistency. This means that you're not left with an oil left on the feet, which means you're not going to be slipping around in your flip-flops after the pedicure. So the final part of the Elim Pedi is using the Medi Heal Rejuvenating Gold Spritz, which needs a good little shake up and has some gold flake in there. It smells divine. And this is just to make the feet look like princess feet right at the end. Ready for maybe a night on the town, or maybe just letting people know you've had a pedicure.